Attention passionate Cleveland, BROWNS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Cleveland Browns' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Cleveland, BROWNS. Let's get to the news now, Browns fans. Today we've got some intriguing developments that could shake up not only our division, but the entire AFC landscape. You see, there are rumors swirling around that the New England Patriots, a team that's been quietly rebuilding and showing surprising strength this season, are eyeing a move that could have serious implications for Cleveland. And it involves a player many of you are familiar with, Jerome Ford, our very own talented running back. Yes, the Patriots are reportedly interested in acquiring Ford in a trade, and if it happens, it could drastically alter the Browns' offensive dynamics and our chances of making a deep playoff run this year. But let's back up a bit and set the stage. The Patriots, as many of you already know, are on an impressive trajectory this season. With a 6-2 record, they're ahead of schedule in their rebuild, and it's clear they're in win-now mode. They're looking to add pieces that can give them a competitive edge, especially as they face some injury issues at the running back position. Right now, Ramondre Stevenson is nursing a toe injury that will keep him out at least through Week 9, and Antonio Gibson, who is expected to be a key contributor, is out for the season. That leaves the Patriots with a limited backfield, relying heavily on rookies like Tre'Veyon Henderson and Terrell Jennings, who are still proving themselves. They also have Jonathan Ward, D'Ernest Johnson, and Rashawn Baker on the practice squad, but none of these names are exactly what you'd call proven game changers at this point. And this is where the potential trade for Jerome Ford comes into focus. You see, Ford has been quietly productive for the Browns, and that's putting it mildly. Over the past 2 seasons, he's shown that he can handle a significant workload, averaging around 4.3 yards per carry during his NFL career, which is quite respectable for a player who's still developing. He's also caught 102 passes across 52 games, demonstrating his versatility as both a rusher and a receiver out of the backfield. In 2023, Ford surpassed 100 yards from scrimmage, including 813 rushing yards, showing that he can be a reliable option when called upon. Now, here's the kicker. While Ford has been a solid contributor for Cleveland, his role has diminished somewhat this season. The Browns drafted 2 promising young backs, Quinshon Judkins and Dylan Sampson, and with that, Ford has become more of an afterthought. Given the Browns' depth at the position and the fact that Ford is currently just a third stringer, many believe he's expendable. And that makes him an attractive target for teams like the Patriots, who need a proven, versatile back and could get Ford at a reasonable price, probably a late-day pick or a swap of late-round picks at best. But why would the Patriots be so interested in Ford, you ask? Well, it's simple. He's a player who can step in immediately and provide veteran depth. His ability to make an impact both on the ground and through the air means he can be a perfect complement to their existing backfield, which currently lacks consistency and proven production. Plus, his experience and production over the last 2 seasons make him a low-risk, high-reward addition, especially if they can acquire him for a relatively low draft capital. Now, think about what this means for the Browns. Losing Ford would be a blow, no doubt about it. He's shown he can be a reliable part of our offense, and his versatility adds a layer of unpredictability that defenses have to account for. But at the same time, it's a testament to how deep and talented our backfield has become. With the likes of Nick Chubb, who's recovering from his injury but remains a cornerstone of our offense, and the potential for other young backs to step up, the Browns have options. Still, Ford's departure could leave us a bit thinner at the position, and it might force us to rely more heavily on our other backs or even change our offensive approach to account for his absence. Now, let's talk about the bigger picture. The AFC North is becoming more competitive by the week. The Ravens, Bengals, and now the Patriots are all making moves that shouldn't be underestimated. The Ravens, with Lamar Jackson, continue to be a formidable force, and the Bengals, with Joe Burrow, are always lurking as playoff contenders. But if the Patriots land Ford, that could give them an unexpected boost, especially in close games where a reliable back can make all the difference. It also signals that the AFC is more competitive than ever, with teams willing to make bold moves just before the trade deadline to improve their rosters. For us Browns fans, what does this mean? Well, it's a reminder that every move in the NFL, especially at this stage of the season, can have ripple effects. The Browns have built a strong team, and with players like Ford contributing, we're poised for a deep postseason run. But we also have to stay alert and ready for the unexpected. The trade deadline is approaching, and it's possible we might see some surprises, whether involving Ford or other key players. Our team has shown resilience and talent, but in this league, depth and versatility are king. So keeping an eye on how these situations unfold is crucial. And speaking of our team, let's not forget the incredible season that our Browns are having. Our defense has been rock solid, with players stepping up in big moments, and our offense, led by our quarterback and skilled players, has shown flashes of brilliance. The addition of a player like Ford, whether he stays or goes, highlights the depth we've managed to develop. It's also a testament to the franchise's commitment to building a balanced, competitive roster. We've seen this team grow, adapt, and fight every week, and that's what makes us confident about the rest of the season. Now, I know many of you are eager to see how this all plays out. Will Ford stay with the Browns and continue to be a vital part of our offense? Or will a trade send him to New England or perhaps another contender? The truth is, in the NFL, nothing is set in stone until the deadline passes. But one thing is for sure, this potential move underscores how much the AFC landscape is shifting. The Patriots, a team that's been rebuilding, is now looking to make bold moves to compete at the highest level, and Ford could be the piece that puts them over the top. So Browns fans, as we watch these developments unfold, remember that our team remains strong and capable of competing at the highest level. We have a talented core, a promising future, and a passionate fan base that stands behind every player. Whether Ford stays or goes, our focus should be on supporting our team and trusting the process. The season is still full of possibilities, and with the right moves and a little bit of luck, this could be the year we finally get back to the Super Bowl. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Cleveland Browns news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Cleveland Browns fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential move involving Jerome Ford? Do you think it's a smart decision for the Patriots, or do you believe the Browns should hold on to such a talented player? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Browns. Remember, the NFL season is full of surprises, and we're right in the thick of it. I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Cleveland Browns news and analysis. Thanks for being part of this community, and as always, let's keep the passion alive. Go Browns!